athletics in the passing of Mr. Mike O'Neill. The basketball team at this time asks that you stand for a moment of silence as we honor our true fan, our coach, our athlete, our friend, a true Spartan, Mike O'Neill. Thank you.
Of the Farmersville, the Germantown, and the Valley View High Schools was established to recognize the significant accomplishments of graduates and former employees in any or all of the following areas: meritorious personal accomplishment, athletics, professional achievement or service. The Hall of Fame is open to all graduates, former employees, and former members of the boards of education of any of the three schools. Nominations may be made by any interested party who submits the appropriate nomination form to the selection committee by the end of November of the year prior to induction. Nomination forms are available at all community banks, school district buildings, and the Germantown Press. You are invited to nominate individuals you deem worthy of consideration for this honor, and you are encouraged to do so at your earliest convenience, as nominations for the next class of inductees are now being taken. As we introduce each inductee, representatives from the alumni associations will present them or their representative with a commemorative plaque. Each inductee will also have a plaque in their honor put on permanent display in the gymnasium. Now, it is with a great deal of pride that we introduce the first class of inductees. Paul E. Faught. Mr. Faught, a 1929 graduate of the Farmersville Centralized School, is being inducted for his meritorious personal accomplishments. In 1953, 1962, and 1963, he won the Ohio State Horseshoe Tournaments, and in 1962, he won the World Horseshoe Tournament. He has been inducted into both the Ohio State and the National Horseshoe Pitchers Hall of Fame. Accepting for Paul Faught, Mr. Glenn Faught, his brother. a 1967 graduate of the Germantown High School, is being posthumously inducted for his meritorious personal and athletic accomplishments. An all-round athlete in high school and college, he continued to devote countless hours to community and organized sports following the end of his playing career. Best remembered as a coach and official, he was inducted into the Dayton Slow Pitch Hall of Fame in 1991. For Mike O'Neill, Mrs. Marcia O'Neill, his wife. Maria Pasquel. Ms. Pasquel, a 1987 graduate of the Valley View High School, is being inducted for her athletic accomplishments. At Valley View, she distinguished herself as a scholar athlete and was named to numerous league and district all-star basketball and softball teams during her junior and senior years. Maria Pasquel is present and will accept the award. Trisha Pasquel. Ms. Pasquel, a 1987 graduate of the Valley View High School, is being inducted for her athletic accomplishments. A scholar athlete, she played both basketball and softball and was awarded All-Star, All-League, All-District, and All-State recognition. In addition, she was Valley View's first female basketball player to score 1,000 points in a career. Ms. Pasquel, Trisha Pasquel. Virgil Schaefer. Mr. Schaefer, a 1906 graduate of the Germantown High School, is being posthumously inducted for his meritorious personal and professional accomplishments. After graduating cum laude from the Harvard Law School in 1912, he went on to distinguish himself by helping establish the Citizens Federal Savings and Loan Association, the Ohio Bar Title Insurance Company, and the Wright Library in Oakwood. For Virgil Schaefer, Mr. Alan Schaefer, Virgil's grandson. Herschel Smith. Mr. Smith, a 1937 graduate of the Germantown High School, is being inducted for his meritorious personal accomplishments in the area of community service. This outstanding high school athlete and former World War II POW is well known throughout the community for his willingness to quietly donate both time and money to whatever cause needs to be supported at the time. His induction is our way of saying thank you. Herschel Smith. Bradley Stiver. Mr. Stiver, a 1957 graduate of the Farmersville High School, is being inducted for his meritorious personal accomplishments and service. As a successful businessman, he distinguished himself both as a vital community member and as a visible supporter of numerous community induction is recognition of his willingness to support the community that he dearly loved. For Bradley Stiver, Mrs. Mary Rose Stiver, his wife. Virgil Winklevich. Mr. Winklevich, a 1949 graduate of the Germantown High School, is being posthumously inducted for his meritorious personal and professional accomplishments. After an outstanding high school career, he went on to distinguish himself as a teacher and a coach at Minster High School. In 1965, his Minster basketball team advanced to the state semifinals, and he was named the Class A Coach of the Year. For Virgil Winklevich, Christine and Paul Winklevich, his daughter and son. The 1940 Germantown High School basketball team. The 1940 Germantown High School basketball team is being inducted in recognition of their being the only team of the 3 school districts to advance to the state championship. After compiling a 20-4 record, the team won the league, county, sectional, and district championships on their way to entering the Sweet 16 in Columbus. Members of the team were Coach John K. Nemi, deceased, Don Adams, Bob Baker, Bob Swartzel, Gene Winklevich, Charles Hodson, Wally Keys, deceased, Bob Smith, deceased, Selden Conover, Paul Arnold, and John Miller, deceased. For the 1940 Germantown High School basketball team, Paul Arnold, Bob Baker, Charles Hodson, Bob Swartzel, and Gene Winklevich, members of the